What's going on, girls and ghouls? So I'm almost to the final leg of this class, but I have to make 40 thumbnails. So I have to make 40 thumbnail images. And I think I'm going to do that now. I don't know if I want to do it all with the background, but maybe I'll just do one at a time. So let's start with the main character. We'll get rid of all of these. I always wish the lights would just stay together. Kind of annoys me that they don't. There's another light somewhere. Oh, this is a view. Oh, these are the views, I mean. Okay. What is floor 1? Oh, that's the backdrop. Alright, so I just have to I want to hide all these. The floor is okay. The floor I can keep. Back wall. Now I'm just going to save this as Kawaii thumbnails. Okay, and what side do I want the words on? I think I want them on this side. So probably something like this. Oh, I forgot I have this little thing in there too. I can take that out. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So this is actually cute lighting for this little character. So I think this will be my first one. I'm going to save. Should I save this view? No, it's fine. So this will be my first view, and I can just save these as 1080p, I think. I don't think I need them too big. What's up, 3D? For some reason I can't import 3D models from Thingiverse. I've never used Thingiverse, and I've never downloaded any models from online anywhere. But my guess, what's the file type? Like, what's the file type for it? Looks like I need to spread this out some, like so. And maybe make the background a little bigger. Alright, let's try this. So it's kind of gone. It kind of gets blurry sometimes near the edges. Let's see how that looks. What's up? What's going on? It's an STL. I don't know. Holla. Shout out to Cadell Clo. Let's see, STL. I don't. That's really strange. I would post that in the Nomad Sculpt Facebook group and see if anyone has any insight. They're much better than I am. They'll probably be able to figure it out. I am unfortunately clueless, so I'm not much help. Yeah, I like this one, so we'll save. Okay, that's pretty good. this is actually kind of cuter. Kind of like that. The arm is a little weird. But that's alright. Alright, let me save this one to 1080p. Long Tran, what's going on? How you living? I've been working like day and night on this class. It's like 40 lessons, but fairly simple. So let's see. What do we want to do next? So let's bring out another character. Oh, and this one is actually supposed to be with Little Bread. Forgot about that. Little Bread should have been included in this. Let's see if we can, let's try to change it up a little bit. Maybe we'll turn one of the lights off. Do it that way. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I forgot. I should be looking here. That's where my camera is. Actually, I haven't done. Oh, I should probably move this over a bit. I haven't done lives like with my camera on in a while. I used to get like some like very weird people on live that would ask me like odd questions and like just like kind of strange questions. This was back, when I used to do more live videos. My video quality used to be so bad back then, but I used to get like such weird people. So, but we'll see. If any of them come back, then we'll see. But it's actually kind of funny sometimes when they do. And there was only one time that I was live and I got really annoyed at someone. But I can't remember if I turned my camera on and off or not. Because sometimes it's like, you just want to like make funny faces, but then you want to be polite. It's kind of funny. Live is such an interesting thing. It's very interesting. What are you guys up to? How's the night and or day treating you? Maybe I want to put a different background. We can put a different background back there. Let's see. I mean, I do kind of like this background, but let's see what else we have. Well, that's right, I do have this background. Although it's not doesn't really match up too well. And I don't know if I have the energy to try and make it match up. You know what, I'm going to do the other backdrop for now. Since that's the background that's in the class, maybe I'll try this one. What's this one look like? Let's just stick with the background that's in class. That's probably the better deal. Make sure that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. Alright, let me transform it so I can make sure that everything is hunky-dory. Okay. Okay, I like this character, but it needs a little more. It needs a little more depth to it. Oh, my render resolution is low. Let's turn my curvature. Alright, that looks okay. See, it looks straight. Yeah, it looks straight. Although that is a bit dark up there. It's always like a strange balancing act with the environment. Bring the environment up a little bit. With the environment and post-process. I would say that's one of the more interesting battles I have with Nomad. Alright, let me save this view, because I kind of like this view, so I'm going to just save it. Add view, thumb view. Now let's see what this looks like. 1080. Working on another hoodie with an even bigger hood, no drawstring. Interesting. Oh, okay. Sort of like Assassin's Creed style. Also thinking about doing some loose, kind of baggy sweatpants. I like it. That sounds awesome. Donnie, let me save this. That looks good. I like it. That's cool. I must say, like the way that everything, like the presentation. I mean the clothes, like the shirts, the quality and the sweatshirts and everything is awesome. The fit's awesome. But like even the presentation, I was like, I don't know how you have such good presentation. I've never seen even like companies I've seen aren't usually that good of presenting their clothes and outfits and stuff like that. So kudos. I love it. Can't remember if I saved this. But I was impressed. I was impressed. Oh, make sure you put up your your website in case anyone who's like reading this or anyone who's reading this in the future can just click on it and be like, oh, like what the heck is Dave talking about? So feel free to put your website if you can. I don't even know if that's, I don't know if it's possible. Let me know how that goes. I mean, I don't have any like restrictions or anything, so I think it should be fine. What's up? There's a new person. I can't pronounce your name because it's not in English, but welcome. Yeah, thumbnails is a tough thing because I mean it's pretty fun. I will say it's fun to make thumbnails, but it can be kind of a lot. So oh, I kind of like it with the blue in the background even too. It's actually not too bad. So let's see if I blur it more. Maybe I'll blur it less. This is another problem I have is sometimes I can just go too far. And I just want to like make everything perfect, and that's not good because I need to get a move on, or otherwise I'll be doing this stuff forever. I can't even see the blue light. I don't even know where it is. So let me update this view in case I changed anything. And I want to see where this blue light is. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Oh, there it is. It'd be nice if it was like an edge light. And it's really bright now. I wonder if that's because of the environment. I think I made the environment too bright. So I'll turn that down, and I want to turn down, this is 214. What light is this? Well, that's from that side. It's kind of bright too. Let's turn that down a smidge. Top down. Okay. That's not too bad. Can I make this any more blue? Okay. It's a little bit of a shadow. Where is that shadow coming from all of a sudden? Is that from this? I feel like edge should be back there, so I feel like I'm missing a light. Where's my light? Okay, so this is edge, so edge is missing it. That's what it is. Okay. So let's bring it lower and then angle it up so it's like, I don't want it on the floor that much. A little bit on the floor is okay, but I don't want it on the floor completely. All right, let's check this. All right, that's a little bit better. I don't mind that. It's a little dark here, but I think I'll take it. I can always get rid of that by changing the ambient occlusion, probably. Even though I can't see it because this is always in the way. I hate that. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead and export this. I gotta start making things a little quicker. Yeah, this is fine. That looks good. Oh, I don't like that. Sometimes that happens with the, like around the edges. You can kind of tell that it's not a real. You can kind of tell that it's digitally out of focus. But that's okay. Save. So maybe I'll do. Here's a little friend. I think I like the. Yeah, I like this one. Fruit Pudge. What is this? Oh, this might be the other Fruit Pudge. Yeah, he's all the way over here. Let's bring him in too. I honestly had so much fun making these little characters. Like I honestly feel like I could just make cute characters like this forever. Really, really could. Okay, this is kind of cute. Yeah, why not? Save image. All right, let's take pair top out. Let's enlarge. I think this guy's name is Fruit Pudge. Let's do something like that. I guess I can set this to 50. I actually don't know. I don't know. I wonder what the difference is. I just went ham and like set that to 50 when I don't even know if I really need it that high. Max frame sampling. Number of frames to accumulate before rendering stops. When the rendering stops, Nomad won't do anything, thus saving battery life. Many rendering features benefit from frame accumulation, notably soft shadows, global illumination, reflection. High frame counts are mostly necessary for soft shadows and global illumination. Nomad can stop the rendering sooner if the features mentioned are disabled. So that feels like if I put it higher, that it will be better. Which is my line of thinking why I did 100. So let's save. So if it crashes, I can go back. And I'm gonna put it higher and see what happens. What if I put it at 200? What if I put it at 300? This is crazy. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because I'm not sure if it just affects the render, if it just affects like what I'm looking at now. But let's see. Yeah, it's like it is kind of like I'm sculpting. I think I'm never not sculpting, because I'm always like, that's why my Skillshare videos take so long. I feel like it's probably just gonna look the same. Save image. Done. Let's take a look. Oh, the outline is terrible on that. Oh, it looks the same. The outline looks bad on both of them too. Okay, so I don't know if this is like I'm gonna put it back down to like 50, I think. All right. So thumb view. Oh yeah, it looks like the line is going to be there to stay. All right, so let's hide these and let's play with some new characters. So we have ice cream sandwich. I feel like he needs to be with Choco Cream. Let's bring them both in the limelight a little bit. Let's put them a little close. Let's check out our view. I wonder if you guys can hear the cat crunching away. What's up, Learn CG? Welcome. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. I'm doing some thumbnails. This one's actually really cute. I like it. Just doing some thumbnails for my latest class that I'm pretty much done working. The only thing I have left to do, everything is uploaded and ready to go. The only thing I have to do is these thumbnails. And once I finish with the thumbnails, you know what? Let's not be shy here. Make them really big. Once I finish the thumbnails, I just have to upload them all, and then I have to write a small little blurb about the class. But I think that's it. So I might even be able to. No, I might not be able to post this tomorrow. Soon. Very, very soon. I can't tell if they're touching. I can't tell. I can't see if he's touching the ground. He's not. We can switch it up a little bit. Let's maybe have it like this. I like it. Let's bring this out some. Yeah, there we go. We want to get it on the side a little bit. Maybe I'll widen this up a little bit. It's a little bright. Just a kiss. I want just a kiss on the side. Okay. That's interesting. I'll go for it. It's a little far over, but that's all right. We'll save it. I think I can salvage it. I do want to do some with like just clear background or like a colored background. But I think I'm gonna start with the characters before I get too ahead of myself. Let's do the little froggies, wherever they are. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, I don't think I saved that. It's a little different. This menu is a little different than it was. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just a dum-dum. Did I save it? I can never remember. I don't know how I get anything done because I'm always confused at myself. Alright. Meanwhile, I just finished 50 classes. So let's do... That was my stomach. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my stomach. I really don't need to start cloning, but... It's just too fun not to. That's my issue. Stuff is too fun. You know what? Let's turn it and let's do one over here. Maybe we'll make this in focus. And let's change this color. What color do we want? We want to keep everything pale. So maybe we'll sort of match this color. But do I want it rough or do I want it... We'll change this to a darker color. Make everything match. Okay, so let's see what we get. Yeah, it's interesting. I'll take it. And maybe we'll do... We'll do a little something crazy like this. Just because we can. So are you guys all part of the Nomad Sculpt Facebook group? I'm also a part of some more other 3D groups, and my time-lapse videos do pretty well there as well. There's a lot of, and what do you guys think about AI too? I will say in the other 3D groups, there is a lot of like I draw my inspiration from so many different places. So I use AI, I use the other 3D groups. There's just so much, there's so much out there. So, you know, don't limit yourself to just one group or two groups. Do I want to get from their little backsides? No, we're just getting silly. Although this could look kind of cute. Oh, I can't move this anymore for some reason. That's weird. No, whatever. I think I'm just going to start saving images. Although he's not touching the ground. I can't let that slide. Which one is he? I think he's this one. Yeah. Gotta be touching the ground. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the view. And now let's... oh, this view is bad. Okay, let's hide a couple of these. And let's open up. Didn't we do Choco Cream? I think we might have. But we'll make it bigger. Choco Cream 1. Where's Choco Cream 1? Oh, look at this cute little rascal. Oh, I have to pick. It's interesting because when I tap on this one, there's a terrible line around this. So I really have to watch I really have to watch that. But I think I want to turn him around so we can have better lighting. I kind of like them touching. What do we think? Why not, right? I could actually move everything over a little bit. The only problem is that it would be very hard to see. Okay. And why isn't the body and the eyelids should be joined? Oh, it takes everything out. Interesting. So now I have to join these back up. I want to rename this Froggy Body or else I'll completely forget. Froggy 3 Body. Now it looks like a chocolate frog. I kind of like that with the blue. Let's change up some colors. Now we're talking. And I think we'll keep that guy the same color. Let's add in something. Let's add in the main character, but make it small. Oh, maybe we'll keep it in the back. No. Main character. Let's move it up. Shrink it a little bit. Oh no. That's kind of cute. Why not? I'll move it over a little bit so we have some room. What's up, Han? Yeah, I've been thinking because you mentioned it to me, and I was like, I haven't been live in a long time. I've really been tripping. So, and it's funny that two people in this conversation have shout outs in the last video of my Skillshare class. So keep an eye out for that. All right, let's see. Did I save this already? I can never remember. Okay. So let's get rid of Froggy Body 3. Let's get rid of these two. Strawberry. I had lots of issues with the strawberry. Wait, whose eyes are those? Why are there eyes here? Why are your eyes just chilling? Makes no sense. I had a lot of trouble with this little strawberry. I must admit. It's cute, but it caused me a lot of trouble. Oh, this is another weird thing. I don't know why it doesn't allow me to move it sometimes. Just being a butt monkey. It's a nice glare, though. I usually don't get glares that well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, why not? I'll save it. I feel like we need to make the main character bigger and move the main character back over to hang out with our little strawberry. There we go. Maybe back. All right, what else do we want to add? Let's add a little frog. Where is this frog? Oh god, this thing is still being annoying. Alright. That's kind of fun. Why is the frog so shiny? It's not supposed to be that shiny. So I don't know how that happened. So let's bring the roughness up. Yeah, there you go. I don't want you all shiny. One of the really fun things and things that I noticed the most is you really don't want. It looks really good when you have different textures for different surfaces on the same thing. Really looks good. Right. Stream is looking good. Let's save. Okay, let's add some new characters in here. Maybe just the strawberry, but bigger. Really give the strawberry some love. It's a little crooked. It's a little bit better. All right. And this is not the only part of it. I have to Once I have enough images, I have to bring them into Photoshop and then go through and, write all the titles on them. But slowly but surely. But this is the only part that I can really do, like while I'm making a class, that I can do like publicly. Not publicly, but I can't like record myself recording the class. I finished the time lapse. God, that tastes weird. I finished the time lapse. This class has been such a labor of love. All right, so what do we want to do next? So we have the strawberry. Oh, Lil Whipper. Lil Whipper. Where is Lil Whipper? I like this view actually, so let me save this view. Thumb 2. I gotta find these little characters. What is going on? Trackball, turntable. I don't know what I usually have it on. Isn't it usually on trackball? What's turntable? Oh, maybe I have it on turntable usually. I don't know how it got to trackball, but that was weird. Okay. Lil Whipper. Thank you. Yeah, I've been loving this like the pastel palette. Lots and lots of fun with this stuff. Ooh, I should do one that's like chocolate. I should do like the reverse. Excuse me. Lil Whipple. So let's clone. So this will be Whippa Choco. This is what I can't do. Like I shouldn't. Wait, the eyes. That's the whipped cream. Okay, that's the rest. So let's join these two, so I'm not a dum-dum. That's the base. So let's make the base a little more chocolate. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more shine. So these have to either have to be lighter or darker. So maybe we'll make them lighter, like a caramel. They look kind of peanut butter. I hate peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so that's my excuse. Since I feel like people love peanut butter, but I hate it. It's one of my top 3 worst smells ever. Peanut butter. The worst. Yeah, that's like more. Oh, that's really dark chocolate though. What color chocolate do we want? Maybe more pale? Maybe a more pale chocolate, and then maybe like. Does that look weird? It's kind of weird. But I kind of don't mind. I want to change the color of these though. I think we need like a different color. And I might have to change. They're blooming a little too much. I'll keep this. How long is the Skillshare class? It's long. It's long. I think each video is probably between, it's 40 videos, 3, so it's an intro, class project, and the outro. So it's 37 videos, and they're each anywhere from 10 minutes to 13 minutes. So, oh yeah. But it's like, it's just because there's so many characters. It's actually one of the more simple classes I've done. But there's just so many different characters that it's really easy and fun to like kind of play around with them, that it just wound up being long. Also, I would say one of the main things about this class is going through, since I've learned this new way to like decimate and really pay attention to the polygons. It's been absolutely amazing how low the vertices count is. So like I did like that whole room that I did, like that I posted, the whole room was like, I don't know, like maybe like 800,000 vertices, like under a million. I kept adding stuff in, but I'm pretty sure it was like well under a million, and it was like this whole room with like tons of different things in there. So I've been very proud of that. Let's do, okay, there's Puff. Let's move Puff. Not that way. Sometimes it's so hard to grab these little handles. It just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Why do I feel like, no, it's not turntable, it just acts weird sometimes. I kind of like this. So let's do it. Looks a little crooked, but we'll take it. So let's add in, what do I want to add for this one? I feel like we want to make this one strawberry. So maybe we'll add, I really didn't want to change the angle, but that's okay. I don't know why it's so, something about this strawberry, it's so bright. I'm not sure what that is. Could be that this is, no, this is low. Fairly low. I don't know. Sometimes these things act weird, and I don't fully understand why. Is it the lighting? Like, it looks like really foggy for some reason. I don't really understand why. Let's add something else. Oh, we have the peas. Let's add a little whipple. But small. There we go. Just want to touch these arrows. And I'll probably do some of these with the room too. So the peas, let's do Choco. Choco's big. Choco is large and in charge. Either I can shrink him or put him in the background. Maybe we'll put him in the background like that. That's a good focus point. Oh, I feel like this is crooked. And it doesn't want to straighten up. That's so odd to me. I don't know why it does that. It's just because I'm like on something? I don't know why it won't allow me to just like twist it. Now it allows me to twist it. Trackball. I get so confused with this thing sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, it's just going against me, and I don't know why. I don't know what I did. It's just a rascal. So what's going on, hon? How are you feeling? How's your, I have less than 2 weeks left. Oh, and does your membership, what's up, Diane? Does your membership end after that long? Right now it's 40% off. Let's see. Or is it like less than 2 weeks till you like aren't like stuck inside or something? What's going on, Diane? What are you working on over there? Or are you just chilling? Alright, did I save that? I better have saved it. Oh, I did. Okay, I have a bunch. I have like the main one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I feel like maybe like 10 more, really, and I could get it. Like I could like, because I can make, I don't really need like, now it's being weird again. So I want to do the peas. The peas are really cute. They were a handful when I made them. Oh, I want the floor. We did puff. Let's do the pea. If we can find you. Alright, this is just getting out of hand now. Where are we? I can't tell if my sculpts are really big or if, oh, you know what it is? I probably made, this is probably too long. Let me squeeze this together some. I don't think I see much on the left side, so let's try this. So here are our peas. But they look like they're in the floor, but that's okay. Oh, the membership ends in 2 weeks. I've been focusing on practicing for band. Okay, what kind of band? And what do you do for band? That's cool. I started an oil painting last week. Oh my god, oil painting. I'm terrible. Oil painting is such a different beast. When does this Kawaii creation debut? It debuts, it could possibly be tomorrow. Excuse me, my eye itches. It could possibly be tomorrow. It just depends on how quickly I can just depends on how quickly I can finish this and do the thumbnails. And that's it. And then for Gucci. Do I have any more? Did I get all of them? Oh, Marshy. Oh, Marshy's huge. Why is this one so huge? And why is he not level with the floor at all? Oi. Let's put him in the front, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. There's got to be a way. What if I do world? No, that doesn't really help me. I think he's just not. He's just kind of off. Oh, that's kind of a cute shot. Maybe we'll add in another. Let's add in something else. I'm not talking to you, Google. What are you doing? My phone is forever trying to pretend like I'm talking to it. So we got fruit pudge. Another thing I'm noticing is so the reflection in the floor doesn't honor. That's not the right word, but the reflection is not blurred like the image is. Interesting. Let's add something else in. I have another fruit pudge. Oh, this one. Let's add ice cream sandwich. Oh, wow, that's huge. That's too big. Froggy. Oh, the froggy can work. It's not really like in the way. Oh. Froggy. That's kind of fun. Let's see if we can save. Oh, it's a little high though. Because when I make the thumbnail, I want the words to be sort of in the middle. So like around here. So that's good. Happy New Year, church band. Bass guitar, okay. Okay, from your thumbnail, you look like you a bass guitar player. I like it. I do like the P's. Lock those objects. What do I lock? How do I lock them? What do I do? All right, that looked good. I wonder if I should just do a different. Oh, I don't think I have near. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. So let's. Let's do some with just a different, what is this, cat hair? Let's do some with just a colored background. So we'll do pink, but we'll change, actually, it's better with It's better with a plane as the background rather than a background color, because there's more control if you have a plane. Back color, what is that? Back wall. So let's grab the color of this, whatever this is. Let's follow suit. But this light becomes an issue. And also, maybe I want that to be rougher, the background. Maybe even a little darker. No. Maybe lighter. Let me just leave it the way it is. So I need to adjust this light because it doesn't make sense anymore. There's nothing blue in the background, so there shouldn't be any blue light coming from Lord knows where. But we can do a reddish light. So where is this light? Where is this mystery light that I can't see? Is it this? And where are you even shining on? Because I cannot see what this light is doing. Or where it's pointing. Oh, I see. So it's really wide. There it is. It just keeps changing oddly as I move it around, making it very difficult to control. Excuse me. I think I need to get rid of this light. Or maybe I'll change it to a world light and see what happens. Or a directional light. So there's a shadow from the back wall. I think that's what that is. Okay, so now there's this dark shadow. So let's figure out what this dark shadow is. Let's raise the exposure a little bit on everything. Now let's check these lights. Okay. What is top down even doing? I don't even know where that is. So it looks like it's an ambient occlusion thing. And if you see, these are way high. So let me bring these back. Because we don't need that much, because it's more cute, happy, cute scene. But since I brought the ambient occlusion down, I can turn the exposure down a little bit, or else the scene is just going to be too bright. That's the balancing act. But I don't want to turn it down too much, because this environment is what gives me that's what gives me this nice round, these nice round like shiny things. That's from the environment. I think I might want I don't think I want the background to be glossy. I don't think that makes sense. I don't like stuff like that. The surface is okay, but I don't think I want the background to be glossy. It would be nice if I could actually see that shine point is going away, but I can't. Okay, I think that looks alright. Maybe we'll just do like a series of little random cute ones like this. I kind of like that. Did you make a donut? I made a donut before, but I didn't make any. The background is actually an AI image. I've been farting around a lot with the AI stuff, and lots of ideas, lots of inspiration. I also just use it for like the background colors, like the nice blur. I love it. And it's like it gives me like a good palette as well. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good, actually. I like these. Let's switch out the frog. So let's switch out. Oh, the P is still around. I like this view, so let me save it. I'm going to save it as thumb 2. Oh no, I'm going to save it as thumb view. Alright, so where's the P? Let's switch him with the frog, or vice versa. Everything is always a bit slower because of, you know, working with ambient occlusion or post-process on. But that's okay. Thumb view. This needs... Let's add in the main character and a little bread. The little friends. Oh, now they're not connected anymore. I forgot I moved the main character around. Because little bread is supposed to be like the little friend. But now I have to do all this hard work again. A little too big. Han, I like that fridge. You have like an engineer's brain. Because like you can do like cars and like like I did in the room, I did like some sort of like vending machine type thing, but it didn't really look like it doesn't really look like a actual vending machine. But you have an eye for like to make like to make things like that. Okay. Now let's put them in the background. So let's slide these buggers back. Yeah. Something like this. And let's move one fruit bowl. That's a orange one. Maybe I want to change this color. Let's do that. Oh, it's kind of interesting as a light pink, like a pale pink. Do we want them shiny? Or do we want him to have some gloss? Let's make him matte. And let's make this one. Yeah, let's do like a pale green. Fun. Leon. What's up, Pong Sakorn? Tantina Kulchai. How did I do? Hubby is snoring. I knew it. You know, I was gonna mention that, but then I was like, oh, like wait a minute. What if that's not the right person? But I always remember that you talk about the snoring. That's so funny. Fiance is good. The cat is good. You actually hear the cat in the. It's the last video. In the last video, you'll be able to hear the cat because I'm doing my thing and the cat's like crunching away, and then the cat's like in the litter box, farting around. What's up, Shane? Hey, question. How do you insert a new object right in the center, like a nose? How do you insert a new object right in the center? So So the way that you would have to do it is you would have to start, like if you made a face, if you sculpted a face, you'd want to keep it in the middle itself. Like you'd want to keep it like along the center line. So if you were to bring a nose in, or if you were to bring a sphere in, it's always going to come in at world center. So as long as your sculpt is on the center line, you can just move it. You can move the nose or the sphere up and down, and it'll be in the center. I think that's what you mean. You could also do move origin, but let's say I selected all these characters and I tapped move origin, it will move them all to the center point. It won't move each one of them to the center because I have them all grouped together, so I think it would just move to the general center of the group. But yeah, you could do move origin. Did I save this? And then it would go to the center. Like if I wanted to bring something, if I wanted to take ice cream sandwich that is huge, and if I wanted to put it in the center, I would go to the gizmo, and then I would go to move origin. And now it's in the center. This is the exact center of the sculpt, of the project. And then if I wanted to bring something in, like if I wanted to make a nose, I would first go back to orthographic, because that way I know that it's like the real center. And then I would bring a nose in, and then I would put it in the middle. So, but that's how I would do it. Let's get out of orthographic. Go back to perspective. Ooh, maybe we want to do a blue floor too. Let's move this over here. Do we want to make something big? Let's take... Let's change the color of the floor. Let's get crazy. But it still has to be like a pastel color, or else it won't make sense really. Let's keep it shiny. That's interesting. It's kind of cute with all the little characters there. No, we don't need that much of a... I'll just zoom in here. That's kind of cute. And they're fairly lean to one side. It's still a little bit in the middle, but it doesn't really make a difference. I can put the title wherever. So it's fine. Okay. Alright, so maybe I should do... let me do one more with the floor this color. Let's change the color. Let's get rid of the P's. Let's bring back... Whoops. Let's bring back Lo Whippa. Let's bring back Puff. Let's get rid of the fruits. Let's get rid of these two. I gotta remember not to tap, because if I just tap, it's just gonna move the one part of the mesh. So I gotta remember to not do that. Little Whippa is so small. Why are you so small? That's kind of cute. I like it. What do I want in focus? I'll take that. Should have enough. But I want to put in, where's the little choco? I feel like I haven't given the chocos enough love. So there's one here. Oh, it must be all the way over here. Okay, it's still here, but it's invisible. And there's one here. I'm kind of making them a little further away. They're sort of getting out of pastel, so this needs to be more pastel. Ooh, I kind of like that minty. But definitely a little less gloss. I like that. Maybe we'll change the color of the background. So a nice minty green. Give it a just little bit of a different flavor. You know what, man, let's change puff too. What color should puff be? Maybe like a yellow. That's kind of cute. Although I probably should have moved everything over, but that's okay. I'll do one with them moved over. Maybe even just these two. As our heroes. But the little one can be a little bit smaller. Sometimes I feel like I care too much, to my detriment. Okay. Do we want him to be a little bit out of focus? Yeah, I think so. Oh, you'll hear the cat. You'll know. You'll definitely know. The lighting part. The lighting part is tough, because there's just so much that goes into it. Like there's so many different aspects that goes into the lighting. Most of this class, I do the lighting with post-process on. I think that's a benefit. It does tax the iPad and it makes things a little slow, but at least you get to see what everything looks like. So it's really just a balancing act between the environment level, the light levels, and post-process. Because like, you can have the environment very low, but then you have to adjust the ambient occlusion. Or you can have the ambient occlusion really high and make the environment higher, make the environment brighter, because the ambient occlusion will give you this little, like the shadows in the dark areas, which is what you need. I used to make all my sculpts darker, like because it hid a lot of those things, but now I've been trying to really figure out how to make things lighter and get it lighter. I don't know if I saved this. All right. Also, how do you have your camera set up to capture the screen? It works well. So, so this is actually a continuity camera with my main phone, the iPhone 14 Pro, and actually most of this stuff is from my Skillshare classes. Like, I was able to get like the the 14 Pro. I was able to get the 13 Pro. So like a lot of the money that I made from Skillshare, I put most of it back into my setup because it makes life so much easier. So like I film on an iPhone 13 Pro that I bought just for filming. So before this, like I would say my first 10 classes on Skillshare were shot with an iPhone 6 or something like that. A 16 gigabyte iPad 6. So I had to record in like little chunks, like maybe like 4 or 5 minutes before the phone would pretty much just fill up, and I'd have to export that to the computer and then delete it and then go back, and it was just like, it was terrible. But I did that long enough, like it worked. You know, it worked until I was able to get the 13 Pro. And the reason I got the 13 Pro is because I can record and then I can just airdrop to my computer. Because that was another slowdown point, was like plugging it in and getting the files from one thing to another. It's just so much easier with the phone. So I have an iPhone 13 Pro. I have one of those AV dongles that like goes into the Pro. And then I have HDMI. So the AV dongle has HDMI and it has a power, so my phone is always powered up. So I have HDMI coming from the 13 Pro all the way to a Camlink. What are those called? Camlink capture card. So yeah, iPhone 13, HDMI out, Camlink 4K capture card by Elgato, and that's plugged into one of those like USB, what are they called? Hubs. That's plugged into a USB hub that's plugged into my computer. And this camera is just my iPhone 14 on a little tripod, which is way better than any webcam. And I almost bought another webcam, but then I was like, that's so dumb, because they'll never be able to be better than the actual phone camera. All right, looks like we got some spam. Let me see if I can delete that from my. I'm always worried that that's gonna like cause the video to have issues if that's there. So I'm gonna try to go on go on YouTube and delete it if I can, hopefully. So annoying. Or let me go to the video. Let me mute myself. I'm always worried that that's gonna like mute. All right, let's see if I can delete these. Report. Report. Oh, here we go. And report. All right. Delete and block it. That's what I had to do early today on my stream. Such a pain. Yeah, it's super annoying. Yeah, I reported all of it. Okay. Good. Oh, I didn't even say I didn't even say drop me a like. I gotta remember to start saying that in the future. But yeah, give me a like. Who's ever still around. Appreciate all you guys. All right, let me close this because I feel like having the stream open on YouTube takes away resources from OBS and everything. Did anyone mention the AI thing? I'm always so curious about that and what everyone thinks about that. All right, so I think I have a decent amount. I think I'll show you guys the I'm just going to save this as, because it actually is not too bad. Save as. I want to open up the room. So this is the room that I spent a lot of time working on. But it's so much fun. It's so fun to work on these like little rooms. So this scene is 137K. It's 137K. My AI, I use Midjourney, and I guess you have to use Discord. So that's how I pretty much do it, but I find it to be quite fun. It's just fun to see what it comes up with. And it gave me a lot of ideas, like I'll make like things with like shelves and like anything that I'm sort of thinking of. This lamp is actually really big. It's actually too big. But it's very cool to just to be able to sort of it's almost the same. I mean, nothing has really changed. Like I've always used things as inspiration, and whether it be like magazines or 3D art or 2D art or whatever it is, photographs, any kind of imagery. The only thing different is you can just kind of make what you like. You can just sort of try to craft whatever you want. So I think it's a useful tool. And I add one of my AI images to the class because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people are gonna not forget about it, but there's always gonna be something. Like it used to be NFTs, and now people don't really think about it anymore. It'll probably be too much to add in the characters here. But I think I already have some good photos of it, so I think I should be good. Like it's fun making that, like all these little like bottles and stuff. To make them in a way that's like very low poly, doesn't take off a lot of polys. It's very, very cool. You can tell when you scroll in, like you can tell that I've lowered the, like it's very, very simple. Like all the shapes and things are very, very simple to keep from having a high poly count. Even like the TV and stuff. TV, the books. It's a little succulent. Anyway. I think, I don't know if I showed you guys this little room that I made, which is kind of fun. I didn't do a course on it, so, oh wait, let me, you have Nomad courses on Skillshare. Yes. So these are, these are for my 3D Kawaii Workshop. So I pretty much have the class done. I just have to make all of the thumbnails and stuff for it, because each lesson you have to have like a thumbnail, and I just like to go all out and make them all individual and special. But yeah, I have a bunch of 3D. I have a lot of 3D classes. I have 2D classes. This one is usually they're not this long, but this one was really fun. I need to start making shorter classes, but for some reason that's just very difficult for me. I don't know why. Interested in seeing your Creaturix, what's going on? Just joined now. Great to kick off the year. Congrats on your new project. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about this one. I mean, I'm trying to think if I feel that way. I guess I feel that way about all of them. Like, I think they're going to do really great. They do okay. But it comes down to just the promotion. And I find that, like, I don't really push. I push my classes, but I'm always trying to, like, come up with new stuff and doing new things and editing videos that it's hard to, like, promote the way that I need to. Like, I've pretty much given up on YouTube comments. I'm close to giving up on Instagram comments because I just don't have, like, I don't have the time to go through and really engage with all of them because there's just too much. So that's been a couple of the struggles, but they're good struggles, I guess. But yeah, like I can't really keep up with all of them. Like between like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. But Facebook, the videos do the best. Facebook is my biggest place where I promote my classes. Because, for example, the Kawaii class, the YouTube tutorial, is up to like 8 or 9 million views on Facebook. So it's like, that's sort of where I focus a lot of energy because that's where I get most of the eyes on that. Do I have I think I saved a picture of this already. But yeah, this is like really fun to make stuff like this. It's kind of like a tablet, but for some reason I'm obsessed with just like devices that don't even have to be real devices, just like the computer. Like it doesn't have to be a real computer. But one thing that I really like about Kawaii stuff is it sort of teaches me to just keep things very simple. Like it doesn't have to be like correct. You know what I mean? Like this is a very simple monitor, very simple keyboard, but I find them cute. So I've been working on that a lot. Okay, so where are we at? What am I supposed to be doing here? I think I include this in the class, actually. But I am gonna do the Skillshare allow you to run ads. No. Wait, let me think. Let me make sure I have the question right. Yes, you can promote your own Skillshare stuff. So I think yes. Essentially the teacher is responsible for all of their own promotion. As teachers, the promotion that we do and the advertising that we do ourselves in whatever capacity determines how well we do on Skillshare and how many eyes are on our Skillshare work. So yeah, like you just can't claim that you're like part of, like you can't claim that you are speaking on behalf of Skillshare, but you can promote your work until you're blue in the face, and they love it. They love the promotion of them and promotion of your own classes. And obviously, like I promote I've been very happy with them. Like they've been life-changing to discover. Just over like 2 years now. I feel like it was the end of like 2020 I discovered that and started teaching, something like that. This scene is 394K. I actually don't know why it's that big. I can probably make it smaller. Monitor base. But anyway, let's see if I've been working on anything else. I've just been redoing like old sculpts and adjusting old sculpts, like this guy. I don't know if I've ever really shown him. Josepha. I'm not sure. Let me know how I'm supposed to pronounce it. But my first instinct was to say Josefa. I just came across watching the tutorials, so I'm so addicted to your videos. I love that. Which tutorial did you watch, or which videos were you checking out most recently? I was just working on a bunch of thumbnails for a new Skillshare class. And by the way, all you guys, Skillshare is actually 40% off right now. So just like, let me know if you want I don't even remember what the thing is, but on my Instagram, I have a story and it just says reply for the coupon code because I can't remember it. And I would look on my phone, but my phone's the camera. So, look at this rascal. I feel like I need a nice, did I gloss this up all the way? Oh, reflectance. Let me turn that reflectance up. And just get a nice... Let's see, what do we got here? This all looks good. This all looks good. Make the background a little more blurry. Ooh, that's real dark. Maybe we want to put some blue or some... Yeah, let's add some blue to that puppy. I don't know, I've lost the plot. I've completely lost the plot. But whatever. Okay, so let's take a look at the images we have. Okay, so we have these. Okay. Yeah, these look like they'll work. Yeah, these are gonna look cute. So let me send these over to my computer. I have most of those. I think it's just these. I don't really want to send duplicates though. So I'll send this one, this one, this one. I don't really want a lot of duplicates. Okay, 28 photos isn't bad. I can recrop these and make the other ones. AirDrop. My computer. It's 150. I don't know if I want to go work on those. Is this character AI inspired? Oh no, this character is actually maybe like Lilo and Stitch sort of inspired, but I would say most of the stuff that most of my AI stuff inspires me to make more, like, not really characters. The characters are okay from AI, but they kind of inspire me more to make, like, for example, let me cancel this. Like, this is AI, and like when you really get close, like it's not right. Like there's nothing right about this. But even just like seeing like the composition and the shadows and everything and like so it just gives me ideas of like things to do, but you know, it's actually quite weird and quite wonky when you get close. But it looks great. And like for someone like me, it's good because like for example this, like I think it looks really cool, but like if I make this character, it will look better than this. Like I'll work out whatever this is. The hand is garbage. You know what I mean? Like it's not good when you go close. But idea wise, my brain, like I can make all this stuff beautiful. Like, what is even happening here? You know, like, what is all this stuff? But it looks cool. I like it. Like these. Like, it's interesting looking, but like it's really weird when you go in. But it's enough for me visually to be like, oh, like I want to make like a bowl full of ice cream, or oh, I want to make like a computer thing. Like, even seeing this computer now, I'm getting different ideas of how I could have done the base to my computer. So it just like gets me thinking, and just like even this, like the donuts look cool, but like they're very odd. Like, it doesn't really work. And these are like half apple things. Very weird, but I kind of like them. Like, there's two straws, but the straws are really pens. And this is beautiful. I like the white cherry. So, you know, cool stuff. Cool stuff. But I think that's it. I'm gonna plug these into Photoshop, and I'm gonna start the process, because I'd really like to get this done by tomorrow, so I can have it done tomorrow. Have a good night, Shane. I appreciate you swinging by, and hopefully you'll check out my other YouTube videos. I have a lot of Nomad Sculpt stuff and Skillshare, and right now it's 40% off. Josefa, I was right. But I just finished watching the eye tutorial. Hopefully that was the most recent eye tutorial, because I have a really old eye tutorial that's terrible when I first started Nomad. You guys can go look at that and laugh at me. If you do go look at that, leave me a comment so you can tell me how bad it was and how bad my video quality was. I was having so much trouble in creating an eye before I came across Me Too, Creaturix, the Animator Supreme. Yeah, eyes are rough. They were rough. I'm really happy with, I mean, even the way that I do it, it's not the most easy, but once you kind of know the formula, it kind of makes sense. And they look way better than, I was so happy when I figured out a way to make eyes the way that I draw them, and the way that I can make them glossy and shiny and all that stuff. But anyway, here, Shaniago. I like that name. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get going, because I'm gonna start that process. But I will leave you guys with, what will I leave you with? I don't think I have anything interesting. Oh, these are some other AI things, just really random, but they're cool. And like, this is a character that I made, and I used the AI as the background. And it's like one of my favorite things to do is use the AI for the background. It just, like, instead of like trying to create all these things, which I like to do that as well, but, and I like matching up the floor. I love it. I can't stop. I can't stop. My little 3D food. That's my donut. Anyway, I can go on forever. You guys have a great evening. I saw both, but they are both pretty good. The first one's terrible. But also, Josefa, check out my other YouTube videos, because in any video where you see where the character has an eye, you can just skip to that part, and and then you'll be able to see, like, sometimes I tweak them a little bit, so it might be worth it to go through and just check out some of the other ones with eyes. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Diane, have a great night. Leon 3D, what AI do you use? I use Midjourney. Yeah, I use Midjourney. I pay for like a year, so it's like $8 a month. But I have a lot of fun with it. Have a good day, Han. Great to see you and talk with you today, or this morning. I've been binge watching them. Yes, I love it. Make sure you guys throw me a like, and yeah, and I think I'll I should have the promo for this video tomorrow, and I should be able to finish this class. I probably won't do any work on Wednesday, but maybe Thursday. So either tomorrow or Thursday. So look out for it. All right, have a good night, guys. I'm going to, I'll leave you guys with, what do I want to leave you guys with? I'll leave you with something fun. So that's the thumbnail. Actually, this is the thumbnail for this class, but close enough. So for example, I love stuff like this. So let's take, I'll do a completely new one. So let's do 3D let's do this artist, puff, toys, shelves, pastel, tabletop, countertop, sweets, bread, warm, cozy, light, depth of field. Let's stop there. Sorry, I don't know why that was muted. Oh, so it was muted, so you probably didn't even hear me curse. Bacon does art. Okay. And it's really cute. Cute ideas. When you go in close, like it doesn't, like it looks weird, but I'll go in a little bit closer. So, like things like this. Doesn't make any sense when you get close, but it looks cool. It's kind of beautiful. All right, that's it. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I will see you all in the next video. How do I get back to me?